Okay, so I wanted to do a really quick post because I'm kind of irritated today, um, beyond a little bit actually. So, um, last couple days been going really good. We've had Becca come over and she's been helping around the house, which is really awesome, and that's not at all what I'm going to complain about, trust me, because I am so grateful for the help. Um, she basically takes care of Sebastian, well, keeps an eye on him, because if I'm here I can still do quite a bit of stuff with him as long as he comes upstairs, but going up and down the stairs actually isn't a really good idea for me just because it hurts a lot when I walk. Um, so I try to stay upstairs. Anyway, Ron lately has been getting on my last nerve. I'm not sure if it's hormones or if it's just him being a snippety butt. Last night I went ahead and gave him his Father's Day gift early because it came and, well, I'm just really bad and I wanted him to be able to use it today because it's actually an MP3 player that he can use at work. And it's a really, like, blinged out MP3 player. I mean, it's not the most expensive one that you can get, but it's kind of high up there. It's really nice. It's a light blue, and it has a camera. It's got a touch screen. It's got a video player. It's got a video, like a video recorder, so you can record video on it. It's got a voice recorder. It holds 4 gigabytes of info, basically, so like music and pictures and so on and so forth. And it even has some games on there and a calendar. I mean, it just has everything that like a phone has, except for the phone part. And I'm not sure. It looks like it might be able to go on the internet, but I'm not 100% sure if it does that or not. So we're not going to go there. But so anyway, last night he took the the MP3 player to work to show all of his friends and show it off and whatnot, which was okay. But last night he gets home, and I told him that there was a couple things that needed to be done around the house that only he can do because he didn't want Becca coming up and cleaning our room. And I know how trivial this is going to sound, but I can't help it. I can't clean our room because everything is on the floor and bending over is the hardest thing to do. Now, if my legs didn't hurt so bad from my sciatic nerve, I would be able to pick up things with my feet. Seriously. But I can't do that either. I can't even, like, I had to get on my hands and knees on the floor last night to pick up my chapstick that I had left there for 3 days and finally couldn't take it no more and needed my chapstick. It took me 10 minutes to get off the floor from my hands and knees because I was in so much pain trying to get up. So I talked to Ron last night about it, and he said, oh yeah, I'll clean it. And he also had mentioned that he needed to make some cinnamon rolls today for somebody that had paid him. I said, okay, well, as long as things are getting done, and it's not a big deal, I just clean up. I don't need him to vacuum it, because I can have Becca do that, obviously, but he doesn't want her touching our laundry. And it's not her, it's him. It's like a little thing that he's got about people touching his clothes other than me and him. So basically he spends all day doing stuff on his MP3 player, and I understand it's like a little kid with a brand new present and you just want to play with it, but you're 38 years old. Get off your butt and do something. I understand you're working. I get that and appreciate the fact that you do work because your hours are funky. I mean, 3 to 11 is kind of a funky hour to work anyway. But I'm just a little frustrated that when I ask him to do certain things around the house, especially stuff that's upstairs that he doesn't want somebody else doing, that he gets upset with me because I can't do it. And then he gets upset because he can't get mad at me for not doing it and for asking him to do it. So I'm just a little frustrated right now. I don't want to tell him because I'd rather just get it out, and I know that he doesn't watch these, which is good. But even if he did, I love him, and I know that he does a lot for our family and our household and everything. But there are still cleaning things around the house that he can do. And there's stuff that he hasn't had to do since we've been having Becca here, which we pay her to be here. We pay her to keep an eye on Sebastian. She doesn't have to babysit him, so she doesn't get paid. We have her. It doesn't matter what she gets paid because we just pay her, and it's between us. But I think I'm just a little frustrated at the fact that I asked him to do something, and he knows that it can be very hard on me if the room's not clean because I can't pick up my feet all that well off the floor, and I've already tripped several times over clothes and his shoes, and all my shoes are downstairs. I don't bring my shoes up here, but yet he takes his shoes, his cleats off up here, which is super irritating, and I've told him that, and he seems to go in one ear and out the other, and I've just been getting really frustrated and afraid that if I trip and fall, what's going to happen if I fall? So, then last night, I ended up having a lot of tightening and pressure in my stomach. Well, not last night, like 4 o'clock this morning. I woke up to use the restroom and to get something to drink, and I was sitting here, and I just started feeling, and I've been feeling it off and on for the last couple days, but it just felt like the baby's moving. So I could feel baby moving and felt the tightening and pressure. Sometimes it surrounds one baby, so sometimes it'll be in the upper abdomen, and sometimes it'll be in the lower abdomen, and sometimes it'll be all over. But it's been happening like once or twice a day. No pain, no bleeding or anything like that. But last night it kept happening over and over and over again. There was still no pain, just a lot of tightening and pressure. It really freaked me out because I did not have that when I was pregnant with Sebastian. I didn't even have contractions when I was pregnant with Sebastian, because even though we went in and got induced, I didn't have any. I mean, you could see on the monitor I was having contractions, but I wasn't feeling them. So I woke him up, and of course he's irritated because of that, because I woke him up. But I'm freaking out because I've never had this before. This is a whole new experience for the both of us, being pregnant with twins. And I guess I'm just a little frustrated that he wasn't more supportive. And so it's just my rant and my rage. Not rage. I'm not rageful right now. My rant and rave, is that what they usually say? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead, and now that I'm done, I do feel a lot better that I've gotten that off my chest. So, you don't have to comment on this, because people usually don't live. I guess people don't usually watch these or something. I don't know. I'm just using this as an outlet. So, if you watch, thank you. If not, I don't care. And if you want to leave me a comment, that's fine with me too. Alright, bye.